Paid for by the New World Order.
What's good? What's good, guys? It's your boy Wayfair here, back with another one, guys. And I appreciate all y'all guys joining me tonight here with your boy. My man MGK will be on in a minute, so I'm gonna hold it down until then. So, first of all, congrats on making it halfway through the week, because I don't know if you like me, but the week has been. What's up? What's up, guys? Mariah and Rich. What's good? But yeah, we're here today. We made it halfway through the week, and my week has been interesting so far. Yesterday, I saw a movie. The people at Sony was so gracious to send your boy to go see an early review of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. And if you haven't, go check out the video. I get a little short review about it, but I don't know if people really like the Ghostbusters franchise. I think they'll enjoy this movie. It it gave a little bit of throwback to the movie. What's up? What up, Bo? Oh, I'm back, baby. I'm back in the building, man. Sometimes you gotta get up, dust yourself off, and jump back on that horse. And I was tired of being on the bench, bro. I was tired of being on the bench, so I'm back. Um, but like I was saying, if you like the franchise, if you like the Ghostbusters, it's really true to form in terms of that. It gave you a little bit of nostalgia, updated it with things that are relevant to today, using new technology, all that. So it's kind of a good mixture. It'll get young people to start liking this franchise, and I think that's the goal for that movie. And I think think it's pretty good. I think it's a pretty good movie. So I would recommend going and seeing it. It comes out officially Friday, but some places you could see it tomorrow because they do a little early review of it usually. So we'll probably see it tomorrow. I definitely would recommend go see the movie. With that being said, what also popped off today was the first 2 episodes of X-Men 97. That was today on Disney Plus. And if you haven't seen the movie, the episodes, I recommend go see it. It really is reminiscent of the old X-Men. It ended on that. It picked up where it left off, and I think it's a freaking awesome. And I like that it somewhat modernized it in a way, but it's still true to form. It's near perfection for me, the first 2 episodes that dropped. I'm excited to see where else it goes. I like that they brought in Bishop, Morpheus still on there. I like the additions that they did. And the first 2 episodes are fire. I just can't wait to see what else they do. They already said that they're going with season 3. Well, season 2 of X-Men 97. So that means that they have pretty good confidence in this project. And if they already ordered another series, that's got to be good. That's got to be a good sign. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And yeah, I think that's gonna really lead into like the whole X-Men saga for all of Marvel. Like you're gonna see Wolverine and Deadpool, and we're just gonna see our influx of anything that's related to X-Men coming out of Marvel Studios and Disney. And the next subject on the list is Arcade1up. Arcade1up has come out. Yeah, they've been quiet this year. Really haven't had much so far this year. But they had a leak that just came out on Wayfair that I don't know if it's a leak. To be honest, I don't even know why I'm really talking about this, guys, because it's just the same bullshit. Again, rehash. Another golden tee. Only thing is it is in the deluxe format. Who's excited about that? No, I don't. I think people are so want something to come out of Arcade1up that they say that this is exciting. I don't see anything exciting about it. I think it's another hustle. Like, how can you come out with this cabinet and not put it on Wi-Fi? Like, or give us a new game. It's the same games list. All they did was put it in a deluxe form. Like, do something. Add something. Fuck. Add something. You guys, this is the laziest thing that you could do. Like, what the fuck? Put that like, I don't know if you guys are in the know in terms of the PlayStation 5, but PlayStation 5 Pro, not interested at all in all that new cabinet. Like, bro, nobody's interested in that cabinet. But when business is slow, I guess you get excited for something. Some people got excited. I don't see any reason for this cabinet to be out. Unless you're just like one of those collectors who wants everything to look the exact same. So if I have a deluxe, I gotta get all mine to look the same. The deluxe, be riserless. I guess that's the only real reason why. But if Arcade1up is making it, that means that they know that there's a demand for it. They're only going to put out stuff that they know is going to make money at this point. I think they can't take any risks anymore. That's why you don't see anything creative coming out of Arcade1up anymore, because they need everything to hit. They can't take risks. We're going to start seeing the same IP over and over. The Pac-Mans, the Street Fighters. They know that they sell. That they're gonna keep on pushing that until they can't push it anymore. Bo, you know you ain't lying. You know you're not lying. Everybody's coming out of retirement now, because now there's something to talk about. There's something to talk about. Yo, I told you that he was coming over here. Nobody believed me. Let me put my man. My man's in the building. What? I don't. Hi.
What's up, baby?
Can't hear you though, bro.
You can't hear me.
No, you're speaking though.
Hold up. Can you hear me? Hold up.
I got you. There you go.
Got me now?
Yeah, bro.
You got me? Hello. What's up, baby?
No. So since you're here now, I'm gonna give you the good subject.
Oh, what's up?
I didn't say what the F moment.
Okay. You like my swag?
I like it, bro. I like it. Let me see the shirt.
Oh, so this is yeah. So that's my my nonprofit right there, baby.
Okay.
We did an all girls football camp about a week ago. So
that's what's up. You always doing something for somebody. That's what I like, and I like the logo on the hat. I see you. I see you. I see you.
I can't do that though. I can't see you. I was just messing with you. With the
hey.
Yeah.
Now, so let's go to the what the F moment, because you're not gonna believe it. I had to pull up the article because this is some funny shit, bro.
Okay, what's up?
So a Florida man contracts tapeworm infection in his brain after eating uncooked bacon. And this dude was eating uncooked bacon for like the last 10 years, bro. Right?
What?
And undercooked bacon for 10 years.
Oh, undercooked bacon. Okay.
Undercooked bacon. Like he would eat it like basically raw. He thought that was okay. And then, dude, he kept on complaining about having headaches and stuff. And so let me pull up the right here. I gotta pull up the article because you ain't gonna believe that shit. So he was complaining about having migraines, and the doctor said, "Yo, we're just gonna give you a CAT scan," and he saw all the worm sacs in his brain and shit, and the tapeworm that was moving and stuff. Like
what?
Because he's eating undercooked bacon. This got to be the stupidest guy, and of course he's from Florida.
Dude, you know what's crazy though? So I will admit this. At one point in time, I didn't like my bacon crispy, right? So I used to like it when it was a little bit fatty and like pulley and stuff. But I like the meat to be done. But you know how you got that fine line between where it's like kind of chewy.
You don't want to be crispy.
Yeah. So, but I ain't never wanted no raw bacon, dude. That's different. I don't know, man. That's different.
I think there's something in the water in Florida that makes
dude,
stuff like that.
Is he okay? Cause
they had to operate on him and remove the worm, bro.
They had to remove the tapeworm from his head. God,
yes,
that's crazy.
Like I question things now. Like, dude, you would think that's nobody would do that.
Dude, you know what the crazy thing is, man, is that right now in society, man, people just do some of the craziest shit, man. Like, it's funny to think that you want to be shocked by stuff now, man, but it's getting more.
Nothing shocks you anymore.
It's getting to the point, man, where I'm just not really getting shocked like that no more, man. It's just crazy, bro.
I agree, man. Yo, so I don't mean to backtrack, but I have to because I want to know your thoughts. Because X-Men 97 came out today. I don't know if you had time to watch it. I don't think you did. But it came out today. Dude, when I was watching it, it kind of gave me the feeling of like waking up on Saturday morning to watch cartoons, bro.
Oh, for real?
Like it continued the story from where the last X-Men episode left off, and they try to like capture everything. Like they have the same voice, the voice actors, that had from the original cartoon. They try to be similar in the same art style, and just they evolved it, of course, but you can see the influence there, and it just felt like taking you back like in time.
That's dope, man. I really hadn't had a chance, but when we get off, I gotta go eat. So, because I literally for all you guys, let me say this real quick. I apologize about being so late. I had a parents meeting after practice today, and Nick was like, "Yo," I was like, "Man, I'm trying to get out," and then I had some mothers in the park, and they were the only people left in the park, so I didn't want to leave them in there by themselves when I was cutting off lights and stuff, right? In the whole big park. By themselves. No, this thing I know I get a call. But so I got home.
And that you would feel terrible.
Yeah, I would. But now that I know I'm here, I'm on the show. We gonna do this show. We gonna rock it out. I'm gonna eat some din. Wifey cooked me some nachos. She missed Taco Tuesday by one day, and then I'm a sip. Give me a sip, and I'm gonna watch X-Men 97.
You're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna enjoy it, like. Because it's very nostalgic. And then I also talked about the new Ghostbusters movie.
Dude, good review.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's probably past your time. Your kid's big. But if let's say you are at that age where you remember this movie, and then you have kids of your own that's still young, and you're like, you want them to like the same shit that you like, and this is the perfect movie for that kind of stuff. Like you introduce, like I'm a Ghostbuster fan, but now I can pass that down to my kid.
That's dope, man.
It's something that's relevant to today. And I think that's a real cool way to like market that movie. You know what's crazy
is I'm pissed off at myself because I have literally started and you're gonna be mad. I started the first one. This is the second one. I started the first one like 15 times, bro. And you
gotta watch it. I know the other one before that, the chick one, that was whack. That was whack.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But that last one that they're doing the sequel to this, it was really good.
Yeah,
What up, Jay?
Yeah, every time I start, man, it just keeps.
I told you, take a nap before you watch a movie. You too old for this. Take a nap.
No, dude,
then wake up and watch the movie.
I went and seen. We went and seen Dune 2 this weekend, man. Yo, have you seen it? It's a smash.
I haven't seen it yet because I want to see it on the IMAX, and every time I go to try to see it on the IMAX, it's sold out. So
Dude,
I'm gonna try to
it
see it
ain't
this weekend.
nobody in the Ace in it, bro. Ain't nobody in the hood trying to see it, so I'm good. But dude, it was amazing, bro. Like you be like this the whole time. You be like, and you know what killed me with a movie like that with Doom, even though we talking about Ghostbusters, is that you already know the storyline. You already know how it go. You done seen two renditions of the movie. You done seen the TV show. You done had the books, and you still be at the end.
But the thing is that this guy, the way he created it, like he did a different perspective on it, man.
Dude, it looks
and that's why I think this movie is gonna probably win the most Oscars next year.
Dude, it is dope. It's dope, man. I'm waiting for part 3 right now. It's funny. I already know how part 3 goes, and I'm waiting for it anyway. It don't make a difference.
And some people said that because a lot of people only like swear by 1 and 2, because in part 3 it takes a real bad turn, and a lot of people who like 1 and 2 may not like 3 because of that turn. And I want to see how that goes. I want to see how that goes. Yeah.
Oh, it gets dark. It turns real left in part 3 because if you know the storyline, you know it's. I don't want to be spoiler, but you know his sister is born, and it goes crazy, bro.
Bo knows. He said I barely watched Oppenheimer. Talk about a snooze fest, but until the bomb wakes your ass up.
Dude, I got a question.
I love that movie. I
was just about to ask you, did you like it?
I love Oppenheimer. Nolan is the only director I think today that can make dialogue look like action almost. Like this movie is nothing about just guys having conversations and just dialogue between people, and it's so good. It's so good.
Hey man, I'm a stereotype on this one, bro. I'm gonna be a real stereotype on this one. I ain't want to watch it.
Listen, sometimes you gotta go outside your comfort zone and watch something like this and to appreciate it. This is art.
That's the whole thing. Is that it's not that I didn't. I love a good storyline. I love a good movie. I love when people film good movies. I watch some, like one of the greatest movies I like. Man, it's kind of weird. It's the one that had what's his name? Idris Elba as the genie, as the djinn. Yo, that shit was dope. But like, I guess I didn't want to see Oppenheimer, man. Cause it's just like, man, I deal with so much violence, bro. I just like, it's part of history, right?
I like the approach it went about a guy who he didn't see the end goal of what's happening. He just wanted to get that goal done, and then he sees the aftermath about it and how that fucked with his mind. Like, I did this that basically created this bomb and the impact it's going to have on history.
I got you.
And that fucked his mind up.
Yeah, and it would. That's what I'm saying. I can't really watch it because stuff like that is like already messing with my mind. I don't need that. But I'll check it out because you said it was good. But the movie I was talking about, if you guys hadn't seen it, 3,000 Years of Longing.
I gotta check that out because I never heard of that.
3,000 Years of Longing. We go get off the movie stuff. I know we got to talk about some game stuff, but hey, go watch it. It's on Netflix. It's on whatever. Watch it. Come back and tell me what you think about it. It's different, bro. You talking about an artistic movie, bro? It's artistic.
I like all, like, film is subjective, so something hits for me may not hit for you.
Yeah.
But I always like, especially like during Oscar time, I always like, see the nominees, even if it's not a film that I would particularly watch, because then it's unfair for me to be like this. Oh no, this movie is the best movie if I haven't seen the other 3 movies. Yeah,
you see what they talking about already? They said say what was that? So they said Bono says he says his history knows what is going on in that movie. Yeah, I got you. And then what my man says, Orion's Dream says I like how it set up Godzilla minus. Okay, you talking about some? Okay.
No. Godzilla -1. If you haven't seen it, I'm telling you, bro, that is the best Godzilla movie of all time.
Yeah,
and I know that's hard. Like I'm talking about like throwbacks and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it was so good. It was so good. I think it was the best Godzilla movie.
yeah. Hey, Bono, I like Dark Fate too. I think it was I think it was a little tad bit wokey, but it was okay. But it was a good movie. I think that they finally gave the star. They moved the roles in the right direction. So I like Dark Fate a little bit. Yeah, they said Dark Fate sucked for me.
So I don't know, like, so Bo was in here making jokes, and he was right on point. Like everybody who basically stopped talking Arcade1up. Now there's a cabinet that just leaked, and everybody who used to start talking about Arcade1up, they're gonna come back today and do a video and a podcast. And I was like, you're right, Bo. But yeah, basically the whatchamacallit, Golden Tee 3D Deluxe leaked. It was on Wayfair, and I'm saying personally, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody wants this, right? I don't think nobody really wants it, but Arcade1up right now has to make sure that anything that they make sells. So they have the statistics says that this is gonna be a cabinet that people want, even though I don't see why. I don't see why, bro.
Well, I mean, it's actually on Arcade1's website right now, so it ain't even a leak no more. It's actually on the Arcade1up website.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's there. It's there for $6.99.
I gotta pull that up because I got the one on Wayfair.
Yeah,
so
check it out.
Pull that up.
So go to Arcade1up right now and you'll see it. Golden Tee Arcade 3D edition. $6.99. It says sales at Walmart, Target, Amazon, Best Buy, Kohl's, Wayfair, QVC, and Shop Hippo. Yeah, it shows all the stuff. It's pretty cool. Wow.
That's what's up.
Yo, it's got a pretty doggone deep lineup on it though.
But okay, the reason why I'm saying that it doesn't make sense to me is the same game lineup that they have on the XL that they came out with. Okay, so you don't add a game or anything like that.
Yeah.
Right? You're gonna give us a better screen, but it's 17 inches, not 19 inches.
Well, they got to make the price difference. You can't give you more screen and then give you the same for the same amount of money.
But you're giving me this. So you're telling me that PCB board is the same exact one because it's the same game list.
Yeah. It's just the way the screen shows the game. Yeah.
So you could at least add something. Either give me another game or two, or make this Wi-Fi.
I would agree. I think Wi-Fi would have been the move with this, man, because I love Golden Tee, man. I've been, it's for anybody who knows me, and I think we talked about it a long time ago. I've been wanting a Golden Tee cabinet. I almost bought one, but the people who the last two that I found, people lost their absolute everlasting mind. And it was trash machines, and they had to be completely.
But that's one of the things, that cabinet holds its value.
I don't care. I'm not paying brand new.
No, and you're right. You're right. But it holds its value. That's what I'm saying. Like it's really hard to find one at a good price. You gotta either find someone that really just wants to get rid of it, but most times they hold on to it until they get the price that they want.
Yeah, man. I really loved it because I was really thinking about like how Stringer had his in his house.
Yeah, that shit is gorgeous, man. And he modified it to be like that though.
Yeah, so I was trying to bite him. I actually got to give him a call, because I gotta do some work on my one of my cabs. I'm trying to think. I don't know why I can't think of the name of the damn cab. My shooter. I gotta do some work on it.
Billy in the chat. He said, "Or light up coin doors." I don't know if they added that. I mean, they really didn't do nothing to that cabinet to make you say, "I want it." The only reason I could see if you missed the first wave,
Hey,
the
Nick,
first one,
got one for you. You got wrong info. Somebody gave you wrong info. This thing has a 19-inch screen.
then you're not talking. That's not the cabinet.
Talking about the 3D?
Yeah, but it's a deluxe cabinet.
Oh,
A
you talking about
deluxe
the deluxe? Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
the
This is the
deluxe.
old one. My bad.
So
You said the deluxe leak. My bad.
Yeah. This one right here. Let me switch to it so you can see it.
Oh,
Like so basically all they did was miniaturize the other cabinet, the XL, and so it has the same games list. It's the same, but it's so it really is for those people that got the deluxe cabinets and a lot of like OCD, and they want all of them to look the same.
Mm-hmm.
Or you didn't get the first wave, because the first wave is just as good as this.
Yeah, I should have got it, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I really wanted that game, man. I didn't buy it, man, and I really felt bad about it because it was one of those games that I wanted, but
like there's some people out there that said I'm not getting the XL. Even though I like the form factor, I'm not buying a fucked up screen.
Yeah.
So then they'll jump on this. Yeah. This is a form that you're already used to.
Yeah,
you don't have the stupid riser anymore.
Yo, dude, I love the deluxes. Like I told you, that my class of '81, man, and the one that we built for Bree, man, and the rest of them. I love those. I love the deluxe cabs, man.
That's the only cab I have that like on display because I like the way it looks. The class of '81, because also it's in a deluxe. That's first of all the best looking cab they got, and now they have it in the deluxe format.
Yeah. I love that cab, man.
They hit that out the park. That one, I think that's their best looking cab,
and it plays well too. I mean, hold up. Let me say this: it could stand for some joystick upgrades out the box. The joysticks are a little bit trashy, the buttons are a little bit mushy, but it still plays well. Like, and the only reason I can tell is because Bree had a hard time getting her score up on it, and I was like, it was unusual to watch her. Like, you know how she plays.
Seeing her struggle and stuff like that.
Yes, and I was like, yo, this is her tournament game. Like, she plays this stuff for real. And she was talking about how it was hard because the only thing she's been asking me the whole time, and I haven't done it yet, was to replace the buttons. So I still got to.
They probably putting all the good buttons and joysticks in the fighting cabs because people really, when you play those games, you really notice the quality of the sticks.
Yeah, see, somebody like her,
the average Joe is not gonna notice that, but your wife, being so competitive that she is, that's why she can notice.
Oh yeah, she notices it. Like, the first thing she said was like, "Yo," like she felt the lag in the button. Like, she was like, "Yo, this is off." She was like, "It's off."
Yeah.
Because she was struggling, and then she had to change up her rhythm and change up her timing to get her score up.
But I was telling them earlier, and I think tell me if you agree or disagree. I think Arcade1up, the reason why they're coming out with that cabinet is because they have anything that they come out with, it has to be a home run for them. They can't be with something that's going to go on clearance or something like that.
Yeah, you right. And I think they're gonna. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they're gonna like shorten the production on it too. I don't see it having a stupid number of production units.
I think all we're gonna see is starting to see the same IP that always that's gonna sell Pac-Man, Street Fighter, and Mortal Kombat. You see those are the ones that always sell. Mm-hmm. Let's just give them a better version of it. Let's give them an XL. Let's give them a Pro. I think that's where it's gonna go.
I wonder with and this is something, since we don't have a John D over there no more, with the PCB technology like going through the roof right now with like some of this nanometer PCB technology that we have, with the ability to play some of the bigger titles on more advanced titles of some of these games on these smaller PCBs than these smaller boards. I'm wondering, are they going to adopt this technology, because the price is coming down on them, and you can get a lot nicer games on there now right now. You know what I'm saying?
They have to make sure that they had a home run. They can't take chances, bro. So they either gotta like do something like they know that's gonna hit, like a House of the Dead. They know if they make that cabinet, that's gonna be a home run. But they gotta make sure that their technology is there. Yeah. They can't give us a half-ass thing and then people hate on it.
Yeah, what's up, Billy Wright, man? What's up? Hey, Bo. Yeah, you're right, man. They only gonna release the stuff that sells. I agree. I just wondering, like, so I don't know where. I'm not trying to steer the show, but I do have a question. So, and it's the same question that we've been asked for about a year now, man. What are they gonna do? You can only produce so many Pac-Mans. You can only produce so many Mortal Kombats. You can only produce so many, like,
dude. This is when the numbers say that is slowing down. That is when I'm telling you, they know that as the average person. If you look at TikTok, if you look at all these content creators, they're in the backgrounds of their houses. More average people have an Arcade1up than you think. And they only have those cheesy ass titles. They only have those Pac-Mans or Golden Tee or something. The IP that everybody knows.
Yeah.
They have those ones. You don't see them with no crazy stuff.
So I'm a trip, man, because you was right, because I was looking at HGTV with my wife, right? And they were doing all these little rebuild shows, and I started looking at when they started doing all these basements. How many people have Arcade1ups in their basements? I bet you guys have never thought about it. It just completely went over your head. But because we
think it's just us, it's not. There's a lot of average Joes that have it. They have one. They probably never even play it once every other, once a month or something like that. But they have it because they remember what that was. Yeah, they remember that Pac-Man. They remember that time in the arcade. It's about a memory. Yeah. It's not about playing these motherfuckers.
Oh, good. I was smashing out Ugly Betty the other day, so I'm good, man. I mean, Ugly Betty was smashing the other day. We was having us a funk fest, so I can.
I miss her. I miss her big ass. I gotta pull out the garage.
Ugly Betty, man. She was out there. She was giving me love the other day, baby. She was getting it in, putting in that work.
So you just gotta bring her out in the dark.
Hey man, she look good in the dark. There she is right there. She always in the back in the corner back there. Hey, she in the most unlit room in the room.
Come back here.
Come over here in the corner, girl. Let me get this love up off you. Hey man, she got a library that won't quit though, baby. Library.
Guys, my sponsors don't listen to what he's
saying. Hey, they don't know who Ugly Betty is, man. They
don't listen to that, man. He does not.
Hey man, she giving that love. She giving, love me long time. Hey, so what's going on with y'all, man? Hey, look, what's going on with? We got 50 people watching, man. What's up with y'all, man? What games y'all playing right now, man? What y'all playing on, man? Everybody's we're looking for these new handhelds. We're looking for these for all this new stuff that's coming out, man. What you guys playing, man? What you guys jumping on, man?
Dude. You already know that we're in the renaissance of fighting games.
Yeah.
You never had a year where a Street Fighter, what do you call it?
A Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
What do you call it? A Tekken all came out within the same, basically 12 months.
The only thing we missing, right?
Well, there's one that's coming out right now too. There's a rumor for it, and if you really think about it, is the original of the fighting games in terms of
Tekken 8,
like esport, and that is freaking Virtual Fighter. Virtual Fighter is coming out, bro.
You think it's gonna be a new Virtual Fighter?
Yes. The rumor's out there, and it's basically confirmed without being
Soul
confirmed.
Calibur. It says Tekken 8 Soul Calibur. I'm talking about. It's going to keep it 100. I'm talking about a new Killer Instinct, bro.
Killer Instinct ain't coming out, bro. They still playing that game right now. They're still playing it right now.
I mean, but it'd be good to have a refresh.
It would be, but they just did an update for it, like I think within the last few months, like 6 months ago.
Yeah, they did.
So,
they did an update.
That's gonna last them for about another year. I think it's a franchise that is big enough, but they don't. It's still a small compared to all the other. It's still the smallest one.
Hold up.
Did
You want me to tell you the reason why Killer Instinct is smaller than the rest of them? Because think about it. This is the only reason why Killer Instinct is small. And I still don't think it's small. They never found a way to convert Killer Instinct into a marketing dynamic. You can't make it a movie. You can't make it a cartoon. You can't make it a TV show. They just have never done it. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, they've been all of those, right? You know, you've even had what was that? You had like a Streets of Rage movie. You had all this stuff, right? But you ain't never had a chance to have
You know why they don't make the movie, bro?
What's that?
Because nobody's gonna go watch the movie.
Man.
Street Fighter. They made that movie because the video game was so big. They're like this. The fans of that game is going to come support the movie. Your fan base is not big enough to support a movie, bro.
Okay, I hear you, man. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying that's why it never grew. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying it just never grew because of that, right?
I think it took to.
They're making a Need for Speed too, right?
Another movie? Yeah. But you see that movie, right?
Okay.
It's not even the same movie anymore. Like from 1, 2, 3, like it doesn't even make sense anymore. The movies, like
what Need for Speed?
I thought you were talking about Fast and the Furious.
No, I'm talking about they making a Need for Speed too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's in the works right now. It's actually they got a release date for it. Yes, sir. So,
I think we're in a different time now. Before they didn't make video game movies because video game movies suck.
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna tell you though, but Gran Turismo hit it for me. With it being
I told you that movie was good, right?
That movie was
did you see it? Did you see it in the 4DX?
I didn't.
Dude, that was the first one I ever went to. And I was, this shit is crazy. You felt like you was in the fucking car, bro.
Oh, for real?
It had the mist when it was raining. It was fucking crazy. I swear to God, I thought I was gonna fall out that seat, bro. When he was doing the turns and shit.
Yeah.
That shit was.
I don't even know if we got a 4DX movie theater in Atlanta, man. That's crazy. I didn't even look.
You gotta have one. It's probably in a Regal. Regal usually does it, but I can't recommend 4D movies for everyone. But that movie did.
I feel bad now that I didn't even think about it. So let me see. What's a 4DX movie?
We got One Up Underground in the building. What's good, my dude? He said, "What up, gentlemen? That Go must show up on the Switch, but they said Microsoft is focused on cloud gaming and Activision purchase maybe in 2025 or later. Sony canceled that Twisted Metal game." basically, gaming is in a bad place right now, bro.
Why you say that?
Because the pricing of gaming is crazy, bro. The pricing to make a game has gone up substantially. So in order to recoup that money, they have to either sell millions and millions and millions of copies, or you got to do these things where you can make money on the side. Like, I give you a costume, I give you this DLC, something that you keep a revenue stream going, even though after you sold how many copies of it.
Hey, Billy, appreciate that, man.
Rebuild it.
Appreciate it. I was looking at that. So Atlantic Station, I'll check it out. Hey, but you know what? But you know, the problem with this gaming thing, man, is not that. It's the fact that it is us. It's us. We're the ones who's making it bad. Let me tell you why. Because we demand so much more. I went and bought this freaking 4K 240 hertz monitor, and I got this 7900 XTX blasting. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting 100, 340, 400 FPS in 4K on some of these games, like my Call of Duties and shit.
But what you're saying right now, look, that's the reason why the PlayStation 5 is obsolete now.
Yo, Xbox.
If you're talking about real gaming, like computer gaming, it's obsolete. And so that's why they have to come out with this PS5 Pro, because the consumer is like, bro, I want my gaming to match my fucking television.
Yeah.
Like, it should be the same refresh rate. I shouldn't be dumbing down my TV to play this game.
Yeah, but they always said that. So you got to remember, when they pushed the PS5 and they pushed the Xbox Series X, the biggest problem they did when they pushed those was GPUs, right? So, that was when they both got released, we were still in the 30 series GPUs, right? So you're talking about, and they're only running something that's probably equivalent to like a 3060 Slim or maybe a 3060 Super.
We're already at the 4080s now.
Yeah, so dude, no, we had 40 series, right? But guess what? Yeah. The 50 series is already, the specs of the 50 series is already out. So, when with them stepping up and everything shrinking and them being able to put it in there, you're gonna get what they call a midlife refresh. So your midlife refresh is gonna give you all that stuff, because basically don't forget, you're just getting a computer in its rawest form just to handle their own software. That's all it is. I applaud Microsoft for doing something with the Xbox Series X that I don't know if you can do it with the PlayStation. Don't quote me wrong. I never bought one, even though I had one in line. You remember I was about to buy one. I was sitting there, and they told me I had to buy some stupid ass bundle, like when it went on sale, when they had the flash sale, and I was like, I'm not buying no stupid ass bundle. What's up, Underground? We said what? Speaking of fact, one ups here. It's a modern community, yeah. At the marquee. Yo, for sure. Yeah, I just
got the the RTX 4070.
The 4070, you like that, man? I love it. Hey, I'm rocking the 7900 XTX. So, but
see, Bo right here, like it's still gonna be it's using the same CPU, bro. The Pro's gonna use the same CPU. All they're gonna do is bump up the frequency to get a little bit more usage out of it.
But that's why I was saying Microsoft did it better, because they knew that their gaming system was really focused on cloud-based systems, and they really gave you a computer. I didn't realize how many people play keyboard and mouse on a freaking Xbox. There are thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people who, because they couldn't afford a major gaming PC, bought an Xbox Series X and used it as a console / PC at a desk.
I got a question for you, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, that Series X is a beast, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of people wanted to save money and went with the S. But you didn't see that unit sell until it went down to like 250 or 225. Yeah. But it was at 300. It wasn't moving.
Well, it sold at $250 because people bought them for little kids. At $250, you
But
was
that
buying
bitch is pretty good if you
nice.
if you have memory.
Yeah.
If you have memory, you put a memory card on that bitch, and when they, especially when it went up to the 1 terabyte version, then it's worth it.
Yeah, I said these lazy.
No one wants to keep on wanting to delete and put it back. Delete, put it back.
Bo said these lazy millennials need to optimize the games better. That's funny. It's funny because I get what you're saying. Yeah, optimization. That's all they holler about. It's optimize. Optimize. We got to optimize the game. It's got to be optimized. And then if they release all these games that suck because they were never ready to be released anyway.
That's the budget is getting astronomical. That's why a lot of these publishers are falling by the wayside. They're closing. They're firing people by the dozens. And a lot of games that were coming out are getting canceled, bro.
Do $100 million to develop a AAA title. That's a movie.
They're triple the budgets of movies.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
But that's why gaming is still the best form of entertainment if you go by the dollar value. Like, you spending $60, $70 on this to buy it, and you're gonna spend months on this game.
Hey man,
did you get your money back?
Did you hear this? Did you see what Up Underground said? It says GeForce guy. I hear you. I see you're a GeForce guy. Nvidia, I hear you. He said I just got the PSPRV whatever. He said, and a month later, Sony ends it. Shaking my head. Hey man,
dude, for real. No, but if the publishers don't want to put out games on it because they don't think they're gonna make any money,
yeah,
nobody's buying that. If nobody's buying it and it's costing money to develop games for that, they're not gonna invest on a dying console.
Do you have a VR? Did you get one?
I have the
MetaQuest.
They sent me the Oculus 2. I think it was the 2.
Oh yeah, one. So the MetaQuest. He's talking about games on that MetaQuest. The I guess whatever it is. Like I know
He's talking about the third one. I don't have that. That's the most updated.
I just got the 2 also, so I bought it for like $100 like, off somebody, and had to clean it up real good. But hey, that Creed game is a beast, bro. Have you played that shit?
I haven't played that. I've played this fucking game. I think it was called Whip something with some gun shit, and you running through a fucking thing. You looking up and down. You gotta pop because you gotta shoot them before they shoot you. It's some kind of like a hitman shit.
Yeah,
that shit was badass, bro.
Yeah, it says his kids playing Fortnite at 100 FPS on the Series S. He says putting in that work. Hey man, that's what I'm saying. They cheap. All the Microsoft stuff is just cheap computers. All the Microsoft product are entry-level gaming PCs, bro. That's all it is. And they opened it up to let you be able to play the library of most of the stuff that's out there. You can almost play your Steam library on it with PC games if you know how to do it.
Why are you always trying to get our people locked up for some shit, man? Why, bro? Why?
Hey, man.
Don't listen to Uncle Mike. He gets you locked up.
Uncle Mike is about the optimization. Get the most out your money. Get the most out your money.
He like, you know you can do this.
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, it was a reason why Xbox developed the what was it? XBMC. XBMC was a thing for a reason.
And all they did was change it to coding.
Hey, but understand the platform gave you the ability to do everything on your Xbox. It gave you ability to play their games, to play emulators, to watch movies.
I'm gonna ask you this question before we leave because I think this is an interesting one.
Okay.
They say that the war is over. The console war is over. And Xbox is saying that they say that it is. Because you know why? I think they evolved the way they're thinking. They're like this, listen. Yeah, you get money by selling consoles, but you get more money by
The games.
yes, and your reach on who you can get. And so I don't care if you're doing it on your watch, your phone, your TV, anything that can have a screen on it. I want you to be able to play an Xbox game on it.
Yeah. Hey,
And that's their fucking mindset.
Dude, I love the Xbox's motto for that shit. They killed it, bro. Like that Xbox, what's it? I got the Game Pass. Is it, bro? I got it on my PC.
You don't have to worry about what game you want to get because it's already there. You can play it, and if you don't like it, well,
I got it on
everything. For your subscription.
Hello, Steam Deck, PC, laptop, phone. You don't forget you got your TVs that's got built-in Xboxes in them, right? So you can play it without ever buying a console. You got all this stuff you can do it on, man. But that
whole idea is even getting bigger. Like Nvidia has their thing where you can have an online subscription with them and have the power of having a 4080 series without having it.
Yeah, you cloud-based.
That's crazy.
4080, you can play 4080 speed games as long as you got good internet without having it.
That's fucking crazy. And you can say, oh, you know what? I only play like one day out of the month. They have 1 day unlimited passes where you can play all their games, that whole library.
Yeah.
For a day. Like,
hey.
And that's all. And you don't ever have to worry about the price of the game.
Hey, bro, but I'm going to tell you what's going to kill the market. Let's keep it 100, bro. The console wars ain't over because it's one major player. You said something about them, and boy, did they strike their venomous cobra head, boy. They struck. They hit lightning. They wasn't playing. When Nintendo decides to release they 4K joint.
Oh, you know what Nintendo reminds me of? It's very similar to like Apple's mindset.
Yeah.
Apple let Samsung come out with all the hot fucking technology. All this, all that. But it takes years for Samsung to start perfecting that technology. Yeah. And Apple just waits until they can have it perfect. They're not going to come out with it. And when they come out with it, it's game over.
GeForce guy. Hey, PC Master Race, baby. PC Master Race. PC Master Race.
You can't cancel people out, bro.
PC Master Race. PC Master Race.
You can't.
PC Master Race.
That sounds very discriminatory. I need you to stop that.
PC Master Race. PC Master Race.
We all love everybody here. If you're a console gamer, you can play on your consoles. Go listen to this man.
Hey man, you got to get with it, baby.
Listen, I play on my PC, but
I know it.
You can't knock those brothers that we play. I had to have them just so I could play with those peasants. I gotta have a PlayStation 5 and Xbox just so I can play with them.
Hey man, you know what? I'm gonna find me a cheap ass PS5 and buy one just because.
Dude, you know when that Pro drops, that the other one's gonna drop like $100. You might jump on it then.
Dude, I'm not waiting for it to drop $100. I'm going to the hood and see who needs some pamper money.
He's like, oh, is the first? No, it's like the 15th. It's the first day good. It's like in the middle of the month. You gotta wait for the middle of the month. Oh, it's over. The stamps is over, baby. Come here, let me get that PS5 real quick.
He said, don't tell us, Ella. He said, consoles are for peasants. I have seen the light. He said, you see, I know it, man. It make you want to put on them shades, don't it? Hey, Nick. Hey, man, the PCs make you want to put on them shades. I'm just saying, man.
It's so bright. It's so bright.
He said, I got a PC. Nintendo damn near ended emulation on the yo.
Dude, their money's long. I told you that money long. People started. I told you they were smart. Because when you hit the biggest, it's like when you go to jail, you hit the biggest dude in the mouth, knock him out, and everybody falls back. And now other companies like, I don't know, I don't want to spend that kind of money, and they started folding before even Nintendo said anything to them.
Let me tell you something Nintendo do. They always put on the back burner, man. Nobody ever talks about this. Yeah, Nintendo sued for what, $1 million, a couple $1 million, whatever. But the truth of the matter is, they know they're not gonna get no money out of them. All they did was say, okay,
they don't care about the money. They just want you out of the business.
No, what they did was they said, hey, look, you guys are developers. You know our code as well as any of our developers. Come on over to the dark side. Instead of you paying me these $4 million, come on over here and work it off. I'm gonna give you a job, and you're gonna be straight. And that's what they gonna do.
Then you got legal money now.
Now you got legal money, and you can help me keep out those peasants that's trying to steal my game.
Because you think like a peasant, you know how to block that shit. Like, nah, this is how I would do it if I was trying to get in your shit. And you're like, see, now you got the mastermind. The next system's gonna be on point. I think that's why they're taking so long. First of all, they're milking this fucking Nintendo Switch to the last fucking day. They still selling millions and millions of this fucking unit. So I think we got one more year with this one. But I think start next year, it's out. And I think it's going to be a home run.
What GeForce about? GeForce, you say you're doing 120 FPS all day. What are you running? I mean, dude, I'm not going to lie, bro. I'm doing like, I think I need to take a screenshot, bro. I hit 400. I hit 400 in 4K. I'm just telling you, bro, at 240 hertz. 240 hertz, I hit almost 400 at 4K. Playing Call of Duty. 400 to 500 FPS. Crazy.
But this is what Bo was saying, and it's true. He's like, okay, the games could do all our TVs could do that. The systems could do that. But the publishers are only going at 60 frames per 30 frames. They're not pushing the limits of these units.
Not all of the games. I guarantee you that Gran Turismo 6 will hit some numbers because of the engine that it's running on, dude. The engine that game is running on is almost, I can't even think of the name of the engine, but it's like a true life engine, man. The previews for that shit looks dope, and they're running right now. They're running it at current software. They're developing.
I think that's a kind of a game that you have to have that kind of refresh.
Yeah, but they're developing the engine to be able to put. That's why it's pushed out so far, because they know that the nanometer technology they need to be able to push this game to be able to run the engine that they want to run it on.
On the next gen,
it doesn't even exist. It doesn't exist yet. Not to be able to run it the way they want to run it. They make this stuff to be able to catch up later. That's why Cyberpunk was such a horrible game when it came out, because everybody put it on these consoles, they put it on these computers that it wasn't ready for.
They should have planned accordingly for that.
No, they should have rolled that bitch back and gave people the game that they could run it on.
Well, that's what it is, man. Dude, do me a favor.
Yo.
Whatever you do, don't eat no raw bacon.
I ain't eating no raw bacon, homie. And GeForce guy, you're not a loser, my guy. You're not a loser. I got a whole bunch of parts over here. Get ready to build something for my wife. So she give my sloppy seconds.
I'm not even gonna acknowledge that, because Bree, I didn't co-sign that. Don't. If he would have told me that, I'd have told him don't do that. But he didn't. I was under the advisement of that. I just want to know. So when I come to over there, don't
hey, we'll talk about this later, because I got to make sure you get some. We ain't gonna talk about it now. We'll talk about it when we get off.
No, guys. With that being said, that's the way the show goes, man. We appreciate you stopping by. You come here for the news, but stay for the stories. And my man, you know how to sign us out, so go ahead and let them know.
Hey, man, you guys could be anywhere in the world, but you're right here with us, and we love you for it. So we just want to tell you, Thug, thank you. We love you. We out. Salute.
Peace, guys.
If you're out there right now, do not give a darn what opinion people have of you, long as that opinion is not consistent of that of yourself. You be you. I'm not planning to make you feel good about me. I already feel good about me. I'm good. Message for the youngsters out there and the old school.